Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Grim Soul Taker report. Report: The Rock is producing, he's in talks to produce and star in Big Trouble in Little China remake. Increasing unique, The Rock looks to close the remake, to be close to remaking a 80s cult classic. The Rap reports Monday that the Rock is in negotiations to produce, star in, and take on Big Trouble in Little China. 20th Century Fox, X-Men First Class, and Thor writers Ashley Miller and Zach Stentz are on board to pen the script. Two good writers, because X-Men First Class was one of the better of the X-Men movies, and Thor was one of the better Marvel movies. The Rock would star as Jack Burton, a role originally played by Kurt Russell. Everybody knows that. If you remember that cult classic, come on, people, you know who I'm talking about. And he is a truck driver. He got caught into an ancient battle set in San Francisco. John. The Rock and his production company, $7 Entertainment, pitched to remake The Fox. The original is said to be one of Rock's favorite movies. Who would have thunk, huh? The original Big Trouble in Little China flopped box office. It only grossed $11.1 million, and it had a production budget of $20 million. Not much of a big drop. It only like $10 million. Actually, $9 million. But gained cult status after its theatrical run. Boom Studios recently received the property as a comic book series. In 2015, another successful year for The Rock. Just past weekend, of course, everybody knows his new film, San Andreas. It won 54.6 million. And when he got them, Fast and Furious and Furious 7, it actually grossed 1.5 billion worldwide. Come on. Now, I'm gonna report on something else, guys. Something that's really bothering me and really pissing me off. Bruce Jenner. You think changing your gender is gonna make you a woman? You're still a man. You could have your legs split open and everything. You could have your replaced with a vagina. You're gonna be a man, regardless. And you're always gonna talk like a man. So if you want to be a woman, keep your mouth shut. If you want to be a woman in public, keep your mouth shut, because you still sound like a man. And to be honest, I know this guy doesn't care. He's a richy guy. He don't care about anybody else's opinion. Certainly not a lonely YouTuber such as myself. But be honest, dude, you're a dude. You can have everything changed. You can have your chest muscles replaced with boobs. You can have your face sculpted to look like a woman. You can even have injections to have your voice box not there. Your Adam's apple. This thing is that it's not going to disappear. The fact that you were born a man is not going to disappear. So get your life straight, dude. Get on that track of wanting to be something you're not. You're going to fail at it. Yeah, you got daughters. Well, they failed at being women too, but does that a burn? Not apologizing to the Kardashians. Want to burn them as much as possible. But Bruce, man, you were the only cool one, and then you became the dumbest one of them all. Dude, you give men a bad name. And you're gonna give women a worse name. So Just be multigender. Stop trying to be something you're not. You'll never make it. But that's just my take on things. It doesn't really matter, really. And this has been a Grim Report. And the reason I brought that up is that I wanted to show you guys why I call it the Grim Report. It is because of that. The Grim Report is the Grim Report. Because I will bring you, and I will put you, and I will give you my opinion. I will put you in my opinion, which makes no sense, of course not. But I will give you my opinion, no matter how grim it is. You'll get my opinion on every subject that we talk about. And it'll be grim. You won't like it. It'll piss you off. Pardon my language. And you'll want to stop watching my videos. But you know, you're not. Because I tell you the truth. I state the truth. I will always give you the truth. No matter how grim it is. That is why Grim Report is the Grim Report. And this Rock making a remake, I never thought it'd be a remake. I mean, it was a good movie. But The Rock starring as the main character, not the best idea. It's just like when they remade, not Army of Darkness, but the first one. They remade it, and they made it more of a horror movie than they did back then. And they took a lot of ambiance, by the way, by adding a bunch of CG bull crap to it that didn't be added to it. So, yeah. Hollywood's known to screw things up and even the best of actors. If it doesn't stick to the original, they screw up the script even a little bit, it's going to be a Grim Report on me saying how sucky it is because they screwed up the entire original script. They didn't go with the original version. If you're going to do a remake, don't change the entire thing, everything but the title of the main character. Don't change everything but the main character's name and the title of the book, of the movie. And then everything else is changed. If you're going to make a remake, don't change anything from the original other than the graphics, maybe. Update. Just update some stuff. Don't screw with anything. Because once you start screwing with something, it's going to be another episode 1. And we know how bad that was. It's going to be another... If they do remake the Army of Darkness, hire Bruce Campbell. He's the only one to play Ash. Because he did such a great star in it. And Kurt Russell, he's too old to play this guy, but put him in the movie somewhere. Don't make Rock him, the character he was, make it him, his son. Idea, if you're going to do a remake. I know then, oh no, that'd be a sequel. What's the problem with the sequel? The Rock liked the movie so much. Why not make a sequel instead of making a remake? There's an idea. But till next time, guys, this has been your buddy Grim saying good luck, good night, God bless.